Fans of Germany's national men's football team have been absolutely stunned after their team was ejected from the FIFA World Cup. This was the reaction here in Berlin in the early hours of the morning. Those fans reacting in disbelief to Germany's first ever defeat in a penalty shootout at the World Cup. Paraguay defeated the four-time champions in their first match in the knockout round. And for supporters of the team, it's been an absolutely bitter blow.
I'm lost for words. I can't even put it into words. The German team played well, it just wasn't enough. I think Paraguay were too strong at the back. Maybe that was the reason. I don't know.
They need to go to Berlin and they need to figure out what they're doing, because this is not a national team that's going to win anything, ever. They need to go home and rethink it.
Really surprised. It was a great experience, but unfortunately Germany didn't do what they were used to do in the past. So
Germany will be back in 4 years, stronger than ever. We got Musiala. We're going to have everybody done, and we're going to win the World Cup in 4 years. Germany's going to win. We'll be back.
It's soccer. Of course, things like this happen. I'm very sad. I could cry with rage. I really could cry. What can you do?
Let's get more. Christoph Nah is sports journalist at Bayerischer Rundfunk, joining us from Munich. What's going on here? You know, so many fans are scratching their heads.
Well, I was scratching my head as well, and basically I was shocked watching these whole game, the 120 minutes and the penalty shootout, because we must think about that Paraguay offered the poorest performance in the group stage of all the teams that advanced to the knockout stage, and the German team was not able to win the game in 90 minutes. It was not able to win the game in 120 minutes, and they lost in the penalty shootout for the first time in World Cup history. So it seems that a lot of things are going wrong there, because for weeks and weeks we heard that the mood in the team was great, that everybody was getting along, that everybody was following the coach, and now we see, after the loss against Ecuador, that should have been a warning sign to everybody in the team, but then the performance against Paraguay was even worse. So it's very hard to realize and analyze now what actually happened, and obviously what will happen in the future to come, because 3 World Cups, really bad World Cups in a row, is just terrible for German soccer.
It's hard to analyze, but give it a go. Where do you think the biggest failings have been?
Well, it's a problem that a lot of the analysts thought that we have these young talents that play, like, Wirtz for Liverpool, Musiala playing for Bayern Munich, being successful there. Then we have Joshua Kimmich as a captain that's also just used to win games with Bayern Munich, and he had a great season. So Manuel Neuer was coming back to the national team. So everybody was thinking, well, this could work. Obviously, everybody said, well, when we finally reach the knockout phase and then face France pretty soon, that would be the big game. But nobody really expected to be knocked out by Paraguay. So obviously right now the discussion starts if Julian Nagelsmann is still the right coach, because he has, this team has talent. This team was, had a good team spirit as far as what I've heard. So obviously then you ask yourself, if the talent is there, if the mood is there, if the excitement and the motivation is there, who is to blame? And the way that Julian Nagelsmann was reacting after the game was irritating for many people, because he was talking about the loss like it was a loss in the first round somewhere not important in the tournament, but not in the World Cup.
And it feels, we have to say, for Germany fans who have been watching in Germany, it feels like more than just another failure at the World Cup. You know, there's been a heat wave in Europe. There's been a government under pressure. There have, been reforms that seem to go nowhere. I'd just like to read right now what the German Chancellor Friedrich Merz posted on X as well. He said, even though the elimination hurts, what a game, DFB team. With your commitment and a team spirit at this World Cup, you have thrilled our country. We are proud of you. So you have the Chancellor saying that the team has thrilled the country. Talk with us a little bit about the national mood and what is going on here. I mean, is the Chancellor out of touch? Is the performance of the football team mirroring the national mood of the country?
Well, yeah, the loss is obviously saying a lot about the mood in Germany itself. And Joshua Kimmich said after the game, the captain, it's very sad in a time it would be great for Germany to be proud of something. Unfortunately, the national team is not that something. So he realized this is important for Germany, for the whole mood of the country. And Friedrich Merz obviously was completely wrong with the way what he was tweeting. And now the Chancellor office just said, well, this was the wrong tweet. So
right.
Not all the things are going great in Germany right now if the Chancellor is not able to set the right tweet.
Christoph, now we've run out of time. Thanks so much for joining us.